Nathaniel here, and I'm bringing you today my first movie review on YouTube. I know, right? It's crazy. Well, the movie I'll be reviewing today is Booksmart, directed by Olivia Wilde, starring Caitlin Dever, Beanie Feldstein, Skylar Gisondo, Billy Lord, Jason Sudeikis, and a plethora of other people. Now, I wouldn't say this movie is particularly fresh in my mind. It's been a couple weeks, but still, that's not bad or anything. Now, I had high expectations going into this because I heard the buzz about it coming out of South by Southwest. So I knew it would be good, but man, I didn't know it would be this good. And right now, I have to say that this has to be my favorite movie of the year. I mean, it's just the best. What can I tell you? Now, the great thing about this movie is, well, people have been comparing it. Oh, the female super bad. I think that comparison's slightly fair, but it's honestly better than Superbad. I know it doesn't have Fogel, but I mean, that's just one thing that it's missing out on. This is even though it follows a similar plot structure, the directions this film goes in are completely subversive and totally caught me off guard. I'd say a better comparison for this would be a mixture of Superbad and The Breakfast Club. And part of that is because the way they go about the side characters, not just the main characters, the ancillary characters you see in high school, and characters that you think would portray this high school stereotype that we've seen in so many other films. The thing that's so great about it is they flesh out those characters and they subvert it completely, and it just really caught me off guard because it's like a raunchy comedy, and you figure, okay, you're going to get a few good laughs here and there, but is this something that I will become emotionally invested in, and not just some laugh fest for the entire thing? Because come on, Blazing Saddles, amazing film, but I mean, what characters are there? It's just for laughs. Now, this movie, it has great laughs, but the characters are what really shine, and part of that is because of the direction and the performances by everyone across the board, especially Beanie Feldstein and Caitlin Dever. I mean, Beanie Feldstein was in Lady Bird a couple years ago, and it's just like, oh yeah, she's really good, but that was a movie where you had Saoirse Ronan and Laurie Metcalf working off each other, so they kind of overshined her. But also Caitlin Dever, she's been in a few things. She's on that Tim Allen show. She was also in Beautiful Boy, and I didn't even realize it because I really haven't been paying attention to her. But after this, oh, I'll definitely be paying attention to her. And not just them, Skylar Gisondo, he plays one of their classmates. He's phenomenal. But Billy Lord, let me tell you about Billy Lord, because I was just watching her, and every scene she's in, she steals the movie. She absolutely steals it. And part of me's got to think that she's channeling her mother a little bit, just the humor and everything. She's such a loose cannon in the movie. And I mean, I won't spoil it beyond that, but she's really a delight to watch. And yeah, some of the comedy is pretty improv, and you can tell, but it didn't bother me. I think it works. There were only a couple of moments in this movie that bothered me, but let's not get into that right now, because I just love, well, first off, as I said, the sense of humor, but the character work is just phenomenal. And you really get who these characters are as soon as the movie starts. I mean, the opening shot has a room with, kind of like this meditation sort of audio going on, and you see pictures of Michelle Obama and Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and you're like, okay, I know where this is going. And you know who that character is off the bat. And there's some really great stuff in terms of that. But also, the way that this film portrays the other classmates, it's like, yeah, you'd think they might be two-dimensional, but they're really not, because the way the film frames them, it isn't very judgmental of them at all. And it's a very, I think, realistic portrayal of what high schoolers are like. And yeah, it's really great how they captured that. But you really get invested, as I said, in these central characters, and really the journey they go on, what they learn about themselves and everybody around them, is what makes this movie so great. Because yes, it is like Superbad in a way that it's about it's idealistically it's about these two characters who are going to be apart for the first time in their lives, and they're scared. What are they going to do without each other? But the thing that makes this film even better, I think, I mean, of course, the writing, but also the immediacy to the situation. And I mean, I won't spoil it beyond that. Just go see the movie. You need to support this movie, guys. But, and it's really interesting because the screenplay is brilliant. Because, as I said, with the subversion and all that, I'll stop talking about that. But really, like, there are so many plants and payoffs that happen in this movie, and it just absolutely blew me away. Even for some of the smaller jokes that you thought would be kind of throwaway, no, it plays back into the story, and it's amazing. And I love when screenplays can do that, because one of my favorite movies from last year was Paddington 2, and that screenplay was full of insanely witty jokes, but by the end of the movie, they all come back, you're like, well, what the hell? Like, this is really, really smart. And so far, I think this is the best written film of the entire year. I really feel that. And I really hope that this gets a nomination for Best Original Screenplay at the Academy Awards. Now, is it going to stay in the conversation? I don't know, but I really hope it does. And I'm telling you guys, you should absolutely see this movie. Now, in terms of negatives, there's a couple of things in there. Like, it took me a little while to get into it, but you gotta give a movie a chance, right? But it wasn't like I was ever like I wasn't turned off by it, except there was like one scene near the end that I thought was a little unrealistic, and I thought they kind of like glanced over it, but it's really minor nitpicks. This movie is absolutely phenomenal, and it really hurts me that that this movie's getting crushed at the box office, because at my theater, it's not even playing there anymore. And I know it came out the same weekend as Aladdin, and I think that was a big problem. I mean, look, I get it. I saw Aladdin too. At best, it was okay. I know some people absolutely hated it. But really, it's like, why don't go, like, if you go support that movie, why don't you go support Booksmart? Because I think this movie deserves your money more, as opposed to this Disney stuff that they keep rehashing over and over again and just making money off of. Because I like films that are original, and yeah, as I said, it's similar to other movies you've seen, but it is an original film. It's not a remake or anything. So I really feel like you guys should go support this one, because I really don't think you'll be disappointed with it. So I'm going to give Booksmart 9 out of 10 stars. I absolutely love this film. Please go check it out. I implore you. So when am I doing a movie review next? I don't know. Probably next week. I mean, I'm going to see Dark Phoenix. Yeah, don't ask me why, but I'm going to see it, and I'll let you guys know what I think about that. And I'm also going to be uploading my reaction to the Nintendo E3 Direct. Hopefully. I just got to make sure I have all the space so the camera can record it and such. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Take care.